point where the two people that are running for president, one is senile, the other is senile and has multiple felonies over his head. And Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Donald Trump has 91 felonies that he's facing. He had to pay $83 million in a defamation lawsuit against some woman that he allegedly assaulted and is talking crazy about. And in the same week, he wins the primary in the Republican primary. He wins without doing any type of campaigning or anything. So he beat out Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis, Tim Ashe, all them. They're going with the win. And Chris Christie and Donald Trump didn't have to say two words. 4 years ago, he caused the insurrection in the United States Capitol, and now he's about to be president of the United States.
Again.
Because a dead dog can beat out Joe Biden because he doesn't even know if he's coming or going. So that's America.
Mm-hmm.
That is the land of the free, home of the brave, baddest military on the planet, prints the money, and the people that are going to be running this country are in their 70s, 80s, and 90s. They got to wear a diaper. All right? But welcome to America. This book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised, and you're greatly despised amongst all the heathen. Yes, the Chinese, Japanese hate you. You drop nuclear bombs on them. The Arabs can't stand you because you go over there and impose your will and steal their oil and natural resources. Who else? The Africans can't stand you. You go over there and tell them if you want any type of resources, any type of aid, you gotta allow homosexuality in your country and let it thrive. Give a couple McDonald's out there, a couple Coca-Colas, just to mess up the minds and the body of the people. A Starbucks to start your day. That's what America exports. Terrible food, disease, and sodomy. And of course, weapons. But all the other heathens can't stand y'all. All right? Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rock. That's the so-called Edomites. Well, the Edomites, the so-called white people. You are the caveman that the Bible is talking about. Have the caveman with the hair and the lights coming off of it, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Well, the Most High. The Most High is bringing you down to the ground.
That's right.
You go up to Kensington and Allegheny, you see a bunch of so-called white people with needles in their arms, shrink in their veins, and open sores and wounds that are never going to get healed. That's the Most High. That's for the crack epidemic, now to the heroin, to the fentanyl, now to the trank. All that stuff is coming right back on you.
Coming back.
Put it in our neighborhoods, and now it's going out to your neighborhoods. Your children are getting stuck down there leaning off of drugs, hard drugs. You can only blame your people. Because what? When heroin was out, right? When heroin was popping up in Kensington, Allegheny, America was in Afghanistan. Now that America left Afghanistan and is in Eastern Europe, Russia area, Ukraine area, now all you see is trank. And that was the drug that they had over there in Eastern Europe. So wherever America goes and starts wars, they show up with the drugs of that respective country and bring it in to the ghettos of America. But it's backfired.
Yep. That's right.
It's backfired. You don't see a whole bunch of black people out here, so-called black people out here looking for trank. Yo, you got some trank? You got some trank? Jake tried, get some this little bit of weed or his little pill and go in the house. You understand? But it's your children that are out and about sticking needles in their arm and it's tearing the flesh away.
Any of the harm reduction services they offer out here?
Yeah, we use the needle exchange. Then with harm reduction, they offer like wound care.
What's going on with the wound on your leg, man?
So what it is it's a sore that's caused by an abscess.
How does that happen?
We're not really sure, to be honest. Most of us think it's the trank that does it.
The dangerous street drug component is officially called xylazine, nicknamed trank, as in tranquilizer. For people who use illicit drugs, it is an X factor, both unseen and possibly fatal.
City officials and the feds say trank is being mixed with opioids.
They call it crocodile.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It eats your flesh. All right, but that's happening to so-called white people.
Yep.
And what else? And you're not having children. Oh, I'm gonna work on my job. I gotta work on my career. Well, you do that, because you're not having children greatly diminishes your numbers. You understand? And in a war type scenario, which we are in, numbers mean a great deal. But if you got the spirit of the Most High, you really don't need numbers. You got Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you got angels.
That's right.
But y'all don't have neither. It's terrible, all right? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, hence will I bring you down to the ground, saith the Lord. And all these planes get knocked out of the sky. Left and right. A hole ends up in one plane, a Boeing 747, another plane, and sparks come out the back of it in Miami, and another plane in Alaska, Alaskan Airlines, the window blows itself out.
The door.
Yeah, it's kind. And then people's cell phones are going out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so and in that, you also have plane crashes. Plane crashed in Afghanistan. You know, millionaire Russians dead. You know, another one crashes up there in Alaska, different place up there in when it was cold in the Arctic. You don't even know how many people died in there. You know, so most Highs bring you down to the ground, so-called white man. You gotta deal with it. All right.
That's right.
Verse 5: If thieves came to thee and robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Mm-hmm. Something.
But y'all steal everything, man.
Yeah.
Everything. Even if after you're done stealing, you continue to steal. You steal taxes before you even get paid. And then when you go to buy something, you get taxed on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. Damn.
They used to have the Tea Party. You know what I mean? No taxation without representation. Well, what happened to that? We got potholes that can't get fixed. We got schools that have asbestos and not even modern books. Every teacher is a substitute teacher.
Yeah.
You understand? This is what's going on in the school district of Philadelphia and across the country. But Ukraine gets another 10 billion. Israel gets another 10 billion. So these countries that are starting the wars for America's foreign policy, they get all the funds needed. But the people here, they get shafted. They don't get anything.
That's right.
This is the American way. All right? But it doesn't matter because the Most High is the one collapsing this place.
Yep.
And for you so-called black Hispanics, got to get it together, find out who you are, find out your nationality, and wake up. All right, wake up to who you really are.